Welcome to our second official minisode. We are the Sub-Auteurs.
I knew that was coming.
Would you like to introduce yourself, Tiny Voice?
I warned you before we started recording that I would keep the voice for minisodes.
Yes, you did. And we are all grateful for it. We are the Sub-Auteurs. We like movies. I'm Misha.
I'm Anjo.
And I'm MJ. Yes, I will ride this through.
Talaga, papanindigan mo yan.
No, I won't.
Does it hurt to do that voice?
Could. I have faith in myself. I know I could, but I don't want to annoy the shit out of everyone. So, yeah.
No, I just want to see.
I guess.
I just want to see if you can
do that, you lose. I think if you do that, you lose all credibility.
We have credibility.
Will she lose credibility if she maintains it, or will she,
I didn't have any in the
good
first
question.
place, so there.
Okay.
I say do it.
It's been a big week for movies. A couple of days ago, we had the Golden Globe Awards. There were some surprises, some not surprises, but the big story was how the entire show was done remotely because of social distancing. So even the hosts were not in the same room. What did you guys think?
I'm just so happy that
A for
Amy
effort.
Poehler and Tina Fey are back together somehow. And
Yes.
they always deliver as hosts. And that was a pretty good opening
Mhm.
monologue. I mean, what do we expect? It's Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, so they're great.
Yeah, given that they had like some Zoom hiccups along the way, I'd say that was like a solid performance or a solid solid dialogue from the two of them. Sorry, I'm gonna make this happen. Duologue.
Yeah, you keep pushing that.
No, it's not. It's never gonna happen.
And did you notice? I mean, it was kind of weird because you watch these award shows a lot of the time just to see what all the celebrities are wearing. So, like a lot of the celebrities, they were all in their homes, watching via Zoom. Some of them really dressed up. Some of them didn't. But
Jason Sudeikis and Kai Dai.
and the audience was filled. They said with first responders. I think.
Frontliners.
That was interesting. I think what was also interesting was the winners from this year. There were some surprises. I really wanted Borat's daughter to win.
Yes.
Well,
Same. I was rooting for her.
To be
but
fair.
I mean, Rosamund Pike.
Rosamund
Pike, though. I mean,
Yes.
What a
She
hottie.
well, yeah. Body of work. Yes. I tried to save it. I'm sorry.
Wow.
But she does twisted women like nobody's business. So
Yep.
good on her.
I mean, we'll talk about I Care a Lot eventually, but I mean, given that the movie was okay, I mean, she was still great as her. I mean, a lot of people were still saying that she was a saving grace, but oh well.
Yeah, we'll get there. I was happy for Soul winning Best Animated Feature. That was a really good one.
I think that was
Yes.
that was a sure thing though. I feel like that was a very sure win. They also won for best score, of course. Trent Reznor and Aaron Sorkin.
Oh yes.
Yay, Trent Reznor!
And did you all notice how Tracy Morgan pronounced Soul? He completely mispronounced it. I don't know if that was on purpose or if he just really misread it. But yes, as far as Tracy Morgan is concerned, this year's Best Animated Feature is Saul.
It's still better than Adima Delzim. So you know how Saul is still close
Adele
to
Yeah,
Soul.
okay, fine. I'll take Saul.
Sorry, Adele Dazim. There you go.
Or maybe you're the dyslexic one.
Adele Dazim, Idina Menzel. Jeez. Come on, wait. That was the Oscars, right? Was that? The
Yes,
Oscars?
it was. That was John Travolta.
Yep.
Right before she went on stage.
And I loved how serious he was. Like Adele Dazim. Oh my god, that's worst.
Absolutely.
Worst possible show. To make a mistake in.
I am very happy for Best Screenplay, Trial of the Chicago 7, Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin.
And I loved that joke in the opening monologue by Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Something along the lines of, I love how Aaron Sorkin can write a script with 7 men and make it sound like 100.
I swear, no human being talks like an Aaron Sorkin character. And that's why I love watching his stuff. Sometimes I just like listening to it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes
you know
you feel smart, doesn't it? For some weird reason, you're just like you listening to all this quick dialogue makes you feel smart.
Yeah, you're like, I
Yes.
wish I could talk like that. I wish I had those
know.
kinds of retorts.
Especially like in the heat of a dramatic moment, wouldn't you just love to be able to like just say a Sorkin-esque type of monologue, and that would be so badass, and then you walk away, not letting the other person speak.
That's just
That is like my dream.
As opposed to coming up with the perfect answer the next day,
Well,
as what
happens
usually
to
happens.
me. Yep. So sad.
I liked that they took the time to differentiate between whether or not you're watching a movie or a TV show at this point. Because right now everybody's just binging stuff at home. Everybody's on their phones, on their tablets, on their laptops, their TVs, or what. So like every major movie recently is just that. And the big TV show that swept all the awards this year was The Crown, which is kind of interesting because people have always been fascinated by the royals. And this year, they took pretty much every major category: drama, actor, actress. And I haven't seen the new season yet, but I hear it's good.
I haven't seen any of the seasons of The Crown, but maybe I should.
You'll probably end up
I've
binging
seen-
it at some point.
Most likely,
the
I mean,
first
like, where am I supposed to go?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Wait, another show that's been consistent in winning awards and nominations for a comedy this time was Schitt's Creek.
I love Schitt's Creek.
So I've seen the first 2 seasons and it's great.
Keep going. It's good shit.
I will as soon as I find the time to do that.
The one
it's
that
good
I'm
shit.
the one-
I see what you did there.
No, that was an accident.
You should have just owned it. It was a pretty witty pun.
I was being Sorkin-esque.
No. The mere fact that you had to acknowledge that you didn't realize it was a pun was very not anti-Sorkin. Aaron Sorkin.
No, I'm sorry. I tried. Okay, moving on. There's a show that's been getting good notices that I have not had a chance to check out yet. Ted Lasso, but mostly because it's Jason Sudeikis, so I'm kind of on the fence. But whether or not I want to jump into that,
Hey, I love Jason Sudeikis.
I don't know. Wait, I hear he's not a very nice person outside of the roles he plays.
Ask Olivia Wilde.
Ooh.
She moved on to Harry Styles. She can probably
She's
say something
wild.
about that.
She's wild and styling right now.
Look who's trying to do a pun. Look at Angel.
Angel.
I don't know. I never mind. Moving
Ooh,
on.
Yeah, I didn't
Moving
know.
on. Anya Taylor-Joy won for The Queen's Gambit.
I think
was
she
cool.
deserved that. I think she deserved
Absolutely.
that. And she looked amazing in the Golden Globes. She did.
I think it's
Oh,
because
that's-
that
was it-
3/4 of her face is her eyes.
That's true.
She's like a real life
Gorgeous
anime
though.
character.
That was a really good
Mhm.
show, though. I remember
Yeah, it
watching
was.
it for the first time and bugging MJ to watch it
Mhm.
for
I
like
know.
a week. It's like, you watch it, and you watch it, watch it.
Can I just say
The more you would bug me to watch it, the more I didn't want to watch it. But I ended up watching it anyway.
it's
It
good
was so
stuff.
good. It made my sister want to play chess right after. Like the minute she finished this year, she barged into my room and asked me if I wanted to play a game of chess. It's like, oh, I just woke up. That was funny.
I mean, for someone who hates chess, doesn't play it, and has absolutely no interest in it, that
Mhm.
series did a good job of making me interested while I was watching it, at least.
I have a question about the nominees for the comedy and musical category. I didn't know Sia produced or directed a movie. She directed
Oh, man.
music.
that-
What
yeah,
was
it's called
this about?
music. So
Go for
it's
it.
currently under backlash right now because she went for her usual, that girl, the dancer in her music videos.
Maddie Ziegler.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's getting a lot of backlash from the people in the autistic spectrum community. If I'm saying that
Right.
right, am I saying that right? But
Interesting.
yeah,
topic.
because they didn't cast someone of that.
With the- in the spectrum.
yeah.
Yes.
So parang.
Mm.
So
Okay.
and
I mean,
I
like-
think a bunch of other stuff too. I heard it was just bad, but that was the biggest issue.
Well, it's a very
Yeah, that's a
complicated
biggie.
topic. I'm pretty sure because in autism there are different spectrums and there are high functioning ones. They could have clearly cast somebody who's autistic. I have no stand.
Yeah, like the son
on
in
this. Let them talk it over.
like the son in Breaking Bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Yep.
That's
He wasn't
right.
acting. Well, he exaggerated a little bit, but
Right. Fair enough. That guy always loved his breakfasts, though. But what was I gonna say? An actor I was really happy for was Sacha Baron Cohen. I'm calling him by his real name for once. I usually just call him Borat because it's easier, and I've been calling him that for like 10 years now at this point. So
Why don't we just call him SBC? Like the Packers.
holy crap, he is SBC.
Yeah.
didn't we discuss this in the Borat episode?
Yes,
Which you all
Misha.
should listen to now, wherever fine podcasts are found.
SBC.
But yeah. I mean, he was nominated for Best Actor in Trial of Chicago 7, and he was also nominated for his role in Borat 2. And I think he very much deserved his win.
Mhm.
Oh, wasn't he Best Supporting in Chicago 7?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Still a nomination nonetheless for a different category. So that's.
I just think
that's
it's
pretty
great he
amazing.
can do drama and comedy, get nominated for both in the same year.
Yep.
I mean, like
Which-
we've seen him play the spy. The spy.
Yes. Yeah, literally, yes.
Yes.
Which
And-
just reminds me how much better a movie Bohemian Rhapsody could have been if he was Freddie Mercury.
Yeah. Probably.
Probably.
Oh.
But we all know that he's got range. Like, I mean, like it's been clear ever since he broke out of the comedy movie, the comedies, and started doing serious roles.
Mhm.
Like nobody expected him to have that much range. Like he did Les Miserables, which is still slightly comedic in terms of what the role was. But doing the show like The Spy, Trials of Chicago 7. Pretty sure there are more stuff that I'm missing. But yeah, he's got range. Guy can play. Guy's a great actor.
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of great actors, it's bittersweet how Chadwick Boseman won Best Actor in a Motion Picture
Oh,
for
yeah.
Marini's Black Bottom.
Yeah. His wife gave a very emotional speech.
Mhm.
And to think he was, he hid that from Disney, and that role is pretty physical.
Mhm.
Black
But I like
Panther.
his reasoning for not like going public with it or not telling a lot of people, because he said whatever, basta ibubuhos na lang niya sa trabaho, diba? So everything's there on the screen.
Yeah.
Even if he's gone, you'll see 150% that he gave. It's
Like-
all there.
I remember when he passed away, like months before that, like people were making an issue or questioning his
Weight
lifestyle because
loss.
his weight
Yeah.
loss, because they thought that he was doing drugs or something.
Mhm.
Because that's how private he was with his fight with cancer.
Yeah.
Which it's just amazing.
And it makes it even sadder when you look back at the clips of his interviews and everything else he's done. And he's just like such a nice person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
And it
there-
makes it even more painful. Like, oh my goodness, you were such a great guy and such a kind soul to everybody.
He
But
was
then at the same time, it's like, oh my God, you were suffering all this time.
He's
It still
such a
hurts.
trooper, Like, I mean, you'd see some of the interviews where he visibly looks worn out, looks tired from doing all of that, and he was still going.
Like seriously,
Yeah.
and what one of his last movies was that The Five Bloods. You're going to go into the middle of a jungle, shoot a movie for Spike Lee
Oh, shit.
when you got stage
Spike
4
Lee.
cancer.
That's
Lord.
terrible. Oh well.
Yeah. I hope he's smiling in heaven.
Pretty sure
Yeah,
he
he's probably
is.
smiling because people people aren't asking him to do the Wakanda Forever salute anymore. Can
Or
you
that
imagine how
super-
annoying that must be?
And that super legit accent that he studied so hard for.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely better than Forrest Whitaker's
Oh,
Ooh.
God. Yeah, nobody knows what the hell
It's like
Forrest
the-
Whitaker's
the
been doing the
worst
last few years.
African accent
The
ever.
power of the Black Panther shall be stripped away.
Hey, wait.
Or how about that crazy thing that Forrest Whitaker was doing in Rogue One? If you can explain that, oh my lord.
Oh man, I don't know.
I love him, but yeah, he needs to work on his accents.
Sorry, so we're talking about the Black Panther actors. Do you guys remember Winston Dukes, the guy who played M'Baku?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's cool.
I didn't know because we were binge watching Modern Family. Like Modern Family's been on loop because we've done Friends, we've done How I Met. Now it's Modern Family's turn. It's our white
Yeah.
noise at home.
Yeah.
I didn't
Is
know-
it because you're gonna have a family soon?
Maybe
In these modern times.
Yes. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I didn't know M'Baku had Winston Dukes had a really small role in Modern Family. Like he played like one of the football players of Cameron Tucker.
Yes, he did.
And he would do tea time with Lily. And it was so funny. It's like, hey, isn't that the holy shit? It's M'Baku. It's the guy from Avengers. No, sorry.
Damn it, now
I
I want the
digress.
M'Baku action figure, but he's so fucking expensive.
Toys. We're back to toys.
Misha and his toys.
All right. So I feel like that's all I can comment on right now because considering even if I watched so much content over the quarantine, a lot of the things that are nominated weren't viewed by me. So I apologize. I'm just basically saying like who I'm happy for what I've seen.
Same here.
And I guess I'm just being biased too in saying that, well, two of my favorite people were nominated for Best Director, Aaron Sorkin and David Fincher, but they didn't win. But that's okay. I mean, I can't really say anything legit. It's just like probably me being biased and be like, oh, they didn't win. But at least Aaron Sorkin won for screenplay.
I'm kind of bummed that that Lovecraft Country and The Mandalorian didn't win Best Drama. Like I've never seen The Crown, but so I can't really compare. But Lovecraft Country was pretty good, and I'm maybe biased because of it's The Mandalorian, it's Star Wars, and I love Star Wars.
Well, something I miss around fourth quarter, first quarter is how studios would bring out all their prestige dramas for us to watch in the cinema in the run up to the award season. And that's just one more thing that this pandemic has screwed up. I mean, it's not just the movie going experience as a whole, but just that whole that collective activity of seeing what we're supposed to be looking at as the big dramas and the award-winning films. It's just different when you're watching it on your phone.
Yeah, or at home.
Or at home.
Right? And that's even before we get to the fun stuff like giant monkeys punching radiation lizards in the face.
Oh my God.
But hopefully this time next year, we'll be talking about movies that we actually got to see from the comfort of our own cinemas.
Please, God, please.
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 Fingers crossed. So with that...
Jesus, please. Pretty please.
Say a little prayer.
Go away.
With that tiny prayer, we are bringing this mini-sode to a close. Thank you so much. We are the Sub-Auteurs. Follow us on Facebook. Join the group, Sub-Auteurs We Like Movies. We're also on Instagram. And you can find our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts.
Whee!
Until next time, catch our next episode. I'm Misha.
I'm Adjo.
And I'm MJ. Bye.
You're tiny again.
Or should I just call it Mini MJ? Should I have like a dual personality for this? Like
It's
MJ.
Mini MJ.
Mini me.
Well, to be fair, if it's a mini me, it might just be a regular sized person still.
Exactly. Like,
What the hell? Okay, Anja naman would be a mini T.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a mini tea soon.
Oh, yes, you are. Congratulations.
Aw, yay.
Woohoo.
Hooray, you made a human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See you guys.